Salutations, my loyal interns, and welcome back to Attack of the B-Team with me, your host, DapperDemon, coming to you live from the surface of Mars. Well, not live, actually. I mean, this is a pre-recorded video, so not coming to you live from the surface of Mars. Okay, anyway, so about today, what are my plans for today? My plans are first to get this base is built. It's got a roof, which is more than we ever had on the moon, so that's nice. A couple more things I needed to do. I need to put a door in, and I found something that's going to help us with that, and I'm going to show you that after I kill this guy in a very fancy squid hat. After he gets over here, there we go, and die. Oh, cool, got the hat. Okay. So, I'm gonna put a glass roof on top of my terrarium here, and I'm just gonna ignore these guys because they're annoying. But anyway, the thing I wanted to show you, and I did test this out. As you notice, I have the air going through that tube, and that's going into here. Unfortunately, though, the area that I have set out is too big. Actually, let me just make sure, double check to make sure this works. So if I put this right here, and that'll close us off, and we are now in a completely enclosed area. So if this area isn't too big, then we should be able to enable the seal. But it says area too big unsealed. Then it's going to check real quick, and yeah, it still says it's too big. So we need more of these things in order to make this work, which means we don't need these blocking the door right now, and we can just take those out. Now, I did test this in a creative world just to make sure it worked, but there's this stuff in the Natura mod, or Natura, however you pronounce that. It's by the same person who made Tinker's Construct, and there's this stuff called ghost glass, and normally you can get it by same way you get glass, but with soul sand. However, with the chisel mod, I can just do this. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 glass, and bam, 1, 2, 3, 4 ghost glass. So we'll put that right here. And the great thing about this stuff is that it's a solid block, which means the air can't pass through it, but we can. Haha. It does, if you'll look, let me just stand in here for a second. It gives you the slowness effect for 1 second after passing through it. Because, you know, it's soul sand, so there's that. And that is going to be... Well, there's going to be some right here. I'll make a decorative door frame, too. And that's also going to be over here as our exit to the outside world. I'm going to put a 9x9 grid here, and let me just shift into bat mode and fly out here. I'm going to... Actually, let me just grab one of these from here. And let me put one of those back to make sure things don't come in. Oh well. So this one right here and these two on the sides of that are the advanced drawbridges, and we only need 3 of those since we're going to be using the ghost glass to keep the air in. But I want to be able to access this thing from both sides without needing a switch. So I'm going to be doing some fancy redstone work with some of the modded redstone amplifier stuff. Not amplifier. That's not the right word. Some of the fancy modded redstone stuff. Anyway. So I'm going to go back to base real quick, and I'm going to prepare a few things, like getting the things we need together to make those, and we're also going to build another one of these, maybe 2 or 3, possibly, and I will see you in a bit. This would be much easier if I could actually remember what the stuff I'm looking for is called. I'm pretty sure it had red in the name. Pretty sure. One of these, it's one of these from Project Red, so maybe I should look for that. But it's also this stuff right here. Okay, that's from Project Red 2 then. Then I'll just type in Project, whoops, Red. And there we go. That should give us a more narrow thing of what we're looking for. And I just had it, so I don't know why I did that. But okay, I need one of... Where is it? Not that, not that. This thing, the toggle latch. So I'm going to get the stuff I need to make that, because that's all... It's basically just redstone on top of these circuit plates, which are made by smelting stone. But these are very compact circuits that are very useful. So I'm going to make some of this stuff and get this stuff together and figure out how to make it. And I will see you in a bit again. Okay, while I'm still on Earth and in no danger of running out of air, I want to show you how these things work real quick that I'm going to be working with. So, I'm going to take some of this red alloy wire, and this is a lot. I mean, Actually, no, I guess, yeah, never mind. I used, it takes 3 of these. Each of these is a bunch of redstone around, or one of those. Let me start that over. Okay, each of those is, you have to make, surround an iron ingot with redstone, and then you cook that to make this red alloy ingot, which is apparently used to make that too, but it's used to make this red alloy wire. Let me just check what else this is. Oh, okay, and you can make insulated wire too, I guess. So, that's cool looking. But that's not what I need it for. Right now, what I need it for is for this, because we can take this and we can put that right there, and then we can put this thing right here. And this, actually not like that, because I need that turned around so that the, oh wait, no, that's out. And if you flip this, it will decide which one is... Oh, okay, so I guess that decides which output it goes to. But I didn't know that. Okay, so yeah. But the cool thing about this stuff is that it can not only go straight like this, it also goes around the sides of blocks. So you can just sort of line this along the wall here, and then it can, yeah. Plus it fits within microblocks, so that's cool. Let me just pick all this stuff up, and I will put a button right here to demonstrate this. See, as you can see right now, the signal is coming out of this one. But if I hit this button, it'll power all that and flip the switch up here. Which means that anytime we hit a button, it'll basically flip this switch if it's connected to it. So, I'm going to clean all this up and bring it up to Mars, and I will see you in a second. Okay, so here we are back on Mars, and now we're ready to start making this door work. So, pardon me. What I'm going to do is, these here are microblocked because... Another great thing about these things is that they can fit in the microblocks. So we can put that there, and put it here, and then just stretch this down the side here, and that works perfectly fine. So we can put that in there, and then this, the reason I have to do it that way is because by default, when you put this on a side of a block, which I forgot to mention, that's another cool thing about these circuits, is that they can go on the side of the block too. So when you put these on the side of the block, by default, either side is in, and up and down are the outputs. So that is why we have to do that. So then we take this, we put that there, and stretch it around here, and then we can put this on the bottom of these blocks so it activates them. And there's the drawbridges all hooked up. So let me just make sure this works. Actually, before I do that, may want to break the circuit here just to make sure I'm not activating these things while there's blocks in the way. So I will hit this button here and take a look down here, and that didn't work. Okay, that's... Oh, dirt, my mistake. Can I do this? No? There's something wrong. Okay, maybe that way? That work, please? Nope, okay, that didn't work. Well, I have to figure out why it's not working then, so I will see you in a second. Okay, I figured it out and I'm a fool. So, ow. Let me see if I can just fly back in here. What I need to do is first remove this part and that. Because we need a block here too that has a button on it. And, I guess I could take an input from here too. No, I can't because that's a micro block. Crud. I may have sort of messed things up. Well, I'm going to need to make a full block out of this for now. So that can go there. And then the button goes on that. So, button goes right there. So now that will actually... Oh, wait. Now I know. Now I know what I can do. I can move these. So I can actually set this on the side of this block right here. And no, I can't. No, I can't because that's... Oh, come on. Okay. Dang it, broke the block, or broke the wall. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on with these circuits and see if there's anything I can do to fix it. So, I will see you in a bit. Again, sorry about this. Okay, just so you guys know what I'm doing here, this is my old world, and this circuit I had figured out. It worked fine. Now, the drawbridges were in the top in this one, but I've kind of abandoned this world, so I don't mind messing things up here. But what I think was the difference here is that this has a wall right here. So, in the other world, there's no blocks there to put the wires on. So there's nowhere for them to go. Because I've got to have the micro blocks on pretty much every side except for this one side, which is where I had it before. And that's how it was working then. So I will go back into the other world and see if I can figure out what I can do to make this work. And I'll get back to you when I pretty much have the door done next time. I am an idiot. So here I was lamenting the fact that I didn't have a wall to put those on, and I had one all the time. I just have to I would have to put one on the bottom of these blocks anyway for it to get any signal, and then I'll just run that right down this wall around here, and there we go. There we go. It's all hooked in. So now if I go out here and take away these blocks and hope that nothing... Oh, it's daytime now. Alright, yay. That means no zombies, so... Take out all these blocks. And now, if I flip this button here... Yes, it works! So, now we have a nice airlock door that's... we can clearly see... Looks like the one on the right is a little slower than the other ones, but oh well. It's faster going up. That's weird. It works. That's what matters. So, let me just put the finishing touches on this here. And there we go. We have our airlock done. So, actually, we should probably have that closed for now. And I forgot to make more of these oxygen sealers. So, I will go and make a few more of those, and then I will see if I can actually get this place sealed up and full of oxygen. Okay, so the reason I have this gap here is because they can't, the top is the vent, I guess, and that can't be blocked. So, here's hoping 2 is enough. Area too big. Okay, 2 is not enough. Dang it. Okay, at this point I don't even know if stacking them, or if using more than one is what you're supposed to do. Maybe I should just sort of make my base smaller, like divide subsection rooms. I will figure out what to do about this, and I will... You know what, I think that's enough base building for today, actually. Let's just disable these seals. That should not be there. That's not... Okay, Okay, these are doing that too. Yeah, these were doing this before, and I had to, like, break them all and replace them. So for some reason, the torches are looking weird. But anyway, okay, I'm gonna look up on the internet real quick and see if getting more of these oxygen sealers is what you're supposed to do in order to seal a bigger room, or not. And either way, I'll get back to you in a bit, I guess. Okay, so I made one more, and I'm going to test this real quick, but if this doesn't work, then we'll just do something else for the rest of the episode. So, there's one more of those. Oh, and apparently today is actually a great day to be exploring space, because... What was I about to say? Because we, apparently, according to Google, just landed an asteroid, or landed a satellite on an asteroid. So, this is the first time this has ever been done. Still too big? Area too big. It said something about 800 blocks. Like each thing can seal 800 blocks. So am I doing something wrong? Is there a hole in this thing somewhere? I'm gonna have to do some research some other time, but for right now I'm just gonna give up on this for now. I'm gonna check how long I've been recording, and if we've got at least about 5 minutes left, we'll do some exploring. Okay, we do actually have about 5 minutes left, so let's see. What should I do? Should I go... Well, first I should jump into this rocket and put some stuff away. But then I'll put these guys in here too. And that. And all of this stuff, because why not? Okay, why isn't it? Oh, okay. That's why. I guess once this thing fills about halfway, you can't just shift-click stuff into it for some reason. So, we don't need that, don't need that, and that should be... Okay, we got a pretty clear inventory now. Oops, actually, anything else we need in here? It's already in here accidentally? No, okay. Oh, wait, there are more torches, that's always good. Let's just take them all. You never know. So, now... Shift back into first person, and actually, let me fix that real quick. Oops. There we go. Now when I shift into third person, it should be not, like, way behind me. So we'll put that in there, make sure our inventory is all clear. That one, that can go in there, and that. And there we go. So, hit the switch. Step out, hit the button. Brilliant. Okay. Kill this guy. Little baby that doesn't burn in sunlight. And we will go on our merry way. So, should I look for a dungeon or should I look for a cave so I can start mining Dash? As you can see, this thing's not quite finished, but oh well. Let's look for a dungeon, just so we know where one is. And let's ship into... I should put a marker name, Martian base, in new group, Mars. There we go. And onward. We always do to others as we would not have them do to us. Father and mother pay all the bills and we have all the fun of the friendly rivalry of college strife. Okay, there we go. Hooray! We have to figure an awful lot to tell them what we've done with something over here that we spent for college life. Oh, more meteors. I didn't know those fell up here. Oh well. Force him to eat up his gloves and shoes, take all his money to buy us food. We shave off his hair and shampoo him with beer. In college games we have the greatest fun of all, breaking the bones and biting them. We will find a fellow who is thin and tall and kick him in the chest. Joyously the waiting. All right, there we go. Found one. While we're busy in fighting them, if anyone is left alive, the football team. Okay, so here's the Mars base, or a Mars. Oh, and some Dash. Lots of Dash. Okay, so I'm gonna mine this Dash out and then mark this area on my map, and then I will. I'm gonna see if there's any more Dash down here. Nope, just iron. Okay, well, I'm not going to go in there just yet. Just gonna mark it on my map so we can come here next episode. Alright. So, let me just shift into myself here as night falls at the edge of this dangerous, cavernous hole in the ground. And I guess that thing didn't work. But Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. But until next time, where we will explore this Martian dungeon, farewell.